Hello, it's been a while. I haven't played for a full week. I don't know if that says anything about the state of the game or if that's just what happens when you don't really have any other weekly content than battle. That also is not something you really have to do every week because you're not missing out on anything. I'm not saying FOMO is good, but the only thing I'm pretty sad about is that I forgot to do the Jade Stoa Unreal, and even that isn't that big of a loss. So... Anyways, I'm not here today to talk about that. Instead, I wish to talk about the blacklist system in this game. Now, there have been a lot of talk surrounding the blacklisting system in the game because of a third-party tool, which I am not going to talk about because I don't care. I don't feel like I need to care because other people are talking about it, so I don't have to. Let's just say it that way. It's there, it's not there. I don't know, I don't really follow that much. But I also have seen that it does not give out any personal information, so it's not that big of a deal for me personally. So, why do I want to talk about blacklist if I'm not talking about the thing that's on everyone's lips right now? Simply because I feel like the whole tool, third-party tool thing, has made it so that people are not focusing on the actual issues with the blacklist system, even after the changes to it in Dawntrail. We were all celebrating it being so much better than it was before. But I honestly can't say I completely agree with that anymore. And the reason is simply that when you blacklist someone and you queue into a duty finder, so just normal dungeons and stuff, you might get in the same party with that person you've blacklisted. Now, I don't think I'm silly for thinking this way, but I think that is so very stupid. There's no other way to say it. Like, the most simplest and the most powerful way to say what I think about it is that it is stupid. First of all, here is where my rant starts. Is the game really so small that we can't afford to make it so that we are not put in the same duties with people we've blacklisted? Are there really not enough players in this game that we cannot have this happen? The second, as you probably can see from my screen, I play this game with names being initials only. When you get into a duty with someone you've blacklisted, their name will be unknown 1, 2, and so forth. And that sticks out like a sore thumb when everyone else is just initials. It's at least when you have initials on, just make the blacklisted person initials too, because at least it won't stick out so much. It's like screaming, hello, there's someone you've blacklisted in the party with you. And I don't think that's good. The second thing I really hate is that if you are in a duty with someone you've blacklisted, the party chat will show this message is from a blacklisted character. No one asked for this. Why do we need this? Then there's the option to have the messages be shown you can click the name and be like, show during this duty. Why would you want to see the messages of someone you've blacklisted? Am I crazy? Am I losing my mind here? Is this not silly to you guys? So, first of all, you can see from the party list that you're with someone you've blacklisted, and it's sticking out like a sore thumb if you don't have full names on. Second, the party chat can be filled with their messages. They could be spamming messages, and they could just say, "Oh, it's unknown someone, and this message is from a blacklisted character. Do you want to see it? Do you want to see it now? Curiosity killed the cat, you know, and I am a Mikote." Sorry, I got a bit... I got a bit over the line there. Anyways, am I stupid for thinking that that's really stupid? I feel like any other game, if you blacklist someone, you just don't see anything in the party chat if they write anything. Right? Surely. So yeah, blacklist, not cool. Okay, so then we have the mute list. I have yet to use the mute list, so I was like, okay, well, if I can see these people's messages because of they're blacklisted, then surely the mute list makes them muted. So I went to the Final Fantasy XIV support center to read about what are friend list, blacklist, and mute list. I can link this down below, so anyone can read this, but I'll show it here. So, okay, if I mute them, then I don't have to see their messages in the chat. Great, okay, finally some peace and quiet. And this is what the mute list section says in the site. If you join the same party or alliance as a muted character, their messages will show up as this message is from a muted character. Now, English is not my first language, but I'm pretty sure mute means that you don't see their messages because they are muted. You know, silence, mute, shush. You're not saying anything because I've muted you, right? So why are we getting messages telling us that someone we've muted is talking? I'm sorry. I probably sound distressed, but I'm actually just trying to hold back my amusement at how stupid this sounds when I'm saying this out loud. It feels like I'm crazy when I'm talking about this because it makes no sense to me. If I've okay, blacklist. I can low-key understand after the mute thing, because the mute thing is so stupid to me that I can low-key understand that the blacklist chat messages are shown. I can't understand why they put us in duties with people who are blacklisted. I'm talking about the duty finder duties. Party finder, different beast. I think party finder, it's good that you see that, okay, someone joined the party you're in who's blacklisted, or oh, someone I've blacklisted is on this party, I'll just leave. That's cool, that's okay. The duties I don't understand. But mute list? The mute list? I would think that I blacklist someone and then I'm like, okay, I don't even want to see that they're talking, I'll mute them. Like, that's what I would think what the mute list is for, but it's not. It's just for muting the characters. So it's like the old blacklist, I guess, so you can still see their characters in the world, but you can't see their chats, I guess. Unlike the blacklist now that hides their characters as well. In the world, not in the duties. So I even lost what I was talking about because I'm just shocked that we are focusing on what people call a stalker plugin being a problem in these games, like when you need safety from harassment, stalking, or to feel like you have any privacy. We're talking about something like that when even the system in the game that's like supposed to at least be a little prevention for any of that is this shit. But yeah, that became a yappering rant. Mute list, blacklist, complete trash. I wish people would talk about that more than, and also bring this, make it an issue so that the dev team notices that it's not good enough. Because we can talk about third-party tools forever and ever, and they will forever keep saying that it's against TOS to use them. And they're not wrong in saying that, but they will not do anything about it because it's against TOS. You're not supposed to use those things in the first place. So let's talk about things we actually can improve and change, which is the systems that are in the game. Please. That's pretty much all I just wanted to talk about. Let's not forget that the blacklist system is ass. And if someone decides to harass someone and stalk someone, they can do that even without any tools. And that is the reality of things. Honestly, we have the busy status, which makes it so that no one can invite you to parties, no one can whisper you. If it were up to me, I would like to have the busy status that's just like makes it so that people can chat to you. They can whisper you as a press of a button. I think you can hide the whisper and take the sound off currently, but it would be nice if it was just one button to make it so that, okay, I don't want to be whispered during my gaming day today. And that would already help a little bit. Because this busy status is a bit too... It makes you a bit too unreachable. But yeah. I'm only mentioning it because I think busy status is one of the... how do you call it? One of the systems you can use to prevent someone from harassing you, but it also prevents your friends inviting you to parties and such, so it's a bit limiting too. So all I can say is if someone is harassing you, stalking you, blacklist them, report them, ignore them. Ignoring is always the best option. Well, I yapped a bit too much, but I just wanted to talk about the blacklist system itself because lately there's been too much focus on the quote-unquote stalker plugin and not really much talk about how the blacklist system is just ass. When we all thought that it would be really good when they talked about the changes in the Dawn Trail. Was it the live letter before Dawn Trail? I'm not sure. But anyways, that's all. Thanks for listening to my yapping, and I hope you let me know about your opinions about the blacklist and mute systems in the comments. I always read all the comments, even if I don't answer them. I always read all of them, and I'm always grateful when anyone shares their feelings about things I talk about with me, because that's why I'm here. That's why I'm now making these yapping videos, so I can talk about things about this game that I love and hear back what other people think about things that I'm talking about. So yeah, I'll yap again later. Bye!